welcome back to Poshcats Camping. This morning we're on a journey to Great Yarmouth again. It's been a while since we've been up to Great Yarmouth. We did go there in March the 17th I believe. During lockdown we had to have Bertie serviced, and you do have a window of which to do that, and March was kind of the time that we always do it. He's 4 years old, so he had a service, a habitation service and MOT. And that all went very well. I may have mentioned it in a video before, but that all went very well, and Bertie is behaving himself nicely. Now it's Ethel's turn. The little white car is attached to the motorhome now, and we're off to Great Yarmouth, who is also the motorhome and Skoda dealer, which is very handy indeed. And we're going to visit them this morning. We're going to drop Ethel off. She's going to have her annual service, which is a major service. She's also going to have cam belt changed because she's 5 years old, and I've got a problem with the front offside wheel. Have a little look at this video. Now, we don't think it's anything too serious, but the technicians and engineers are going to have a look at that today. We think it's a stone stuck inside the brake caliper, but that's a diagnosis without actually seeing it, so the guys will have a look at that. I'm going to leave Ethel up at Great Yarmouth for a couple of days, and to get her there and me back, I'm going to use Bertie the Badger. I've just checked little Ethel in to the Skoda garage here. Philip on the desk there has taken all my details and got the keys. So we're going to leave her here for a day or two whilst the work is done. Now, this end is the Skoda side of things, a Skoda franchise with Simpsons of Great Yarmouth. And down the other end, let me show you. Well, it's Friday now. We've had a busy week this week. We've had 2 days when we've had to go to Yarmouth and back, drop the car off and then pick it up to Simpsons. We've had 2 days when we've had to do the school runs with the granddaughters. Sue's had a day of work, and it's been a quite full-on week, but it's Friday. And Ethel was not coming with us this weekend. She had her disc pads and discs replaced on the front. She had a new cam belt. She was fully serviced, and she had her wheels aligned. So had to dig deep for that one, but she's all ready for the season now. We know that she's totally safe and ready to go. We've already had one trip, as you know, out at Polstead. This is a short weekend with some friends, and we're only going about 10 miles up the road, but we're going off grid, so that should be fun. Have a little bit more of a chat about that when we get there. Just got to unplug the electric now. Sue's just putting the last few things in, and then we'll be on the road. So as I say, we'll see you there when we get there. Well, good morning. We arrived at Rookery Farm, and there's some beautiful countryside just here. We're outside the village of Tattingstone, and if you've watched Jimmy's Farm on TV, we're about a mile from there in Suffolk. And it's a bit of a grey, rainy day today. The forecast is not good. It's bright, but there's drizzle in the air, and we're near this busy 137 at the moment. I've walked down the farm drive to take a picture of the sign, just walking the dogs. Not got much planned for today. There's not an awful lot in walking distance of the farm. The Wheatsheaf pub at Tattingstone is currently closed because of restrictions, I guess, and we are not expecting to do much really. We're going to sit around the van, have lots of chit chat, and cook something on the barbecue, no doubt, and generally relax and enjoy the Suffolk countryside. It's a nice little bit of woodland over here that we can walk in. It's part of the farm, and just going to enjoy it. Well, we're off grid this weekend. There's no electric hookup. Well, a little CL at Rookery Farm, and literally old style camping. This is for real campers. Okay, so it's kind of summer. In fact, we did say yesterday that it's almost June, but you wouldn't believe it with this chilly, icy cold wind, and really quite grey skies. Lovely old broken down combine here, feature of an old farm. Love it really. I'm an old engineer, you see, so I pick up on these things. The water tap is just beyond here on the wall, behind the big farmhouse. Beautiful place. And let me show you what's in front of me. This is the field here, and drive into the field here. The ground's quite soft, so we've had to be a little bit gentle on the grass. But it's nicely cut, and there's some lovely trees and bushes, and currently 4 units on the field. And just over to the right there, behind the wooden shield, is the Elson, the toilet emptying point, waste emptying point. Now we are literally 15 minutes from home, if that really, on the south side of the town, and friends of ours are even closer. They're the ones in the caravan behind us. Thought we'd have a quiet weekend. Let's see. Walking away from the little campsite there now, and all part of the farm here. This lovely bit of woodland, and I heard a train behind these trees somewhere, and I'm pretty sure I can see a field of bluebells. So it's going to be one of those weekends of just having a little look around and just enjoying it. Some lovely little pathways to walk along. Oscar's enjoying it. I've left Sophie on lead just for the moment. Found some bluebells. Bluebells are in the woodland here as far as the eye can see. Caught it just right, even through the trees. Dogs are enjoying it. So I found a nice little babbling stream. And behind this tree here is the railway line. And the dogs have gone along there to explore. Better call them back. Over in the distance there, in the gloom, across the field is the Wheatsheaf pub, and that's closed at the moment, but it's not too far to walk. Come round to the left here, you'll see where the caravans are. Well, we've been sitting outside this van here all afternoon in the sort of sunny, no, it weren't very sunny at all, it was quite chilly. But look, Aaron's got the Cadac out. What's happening, Aaron?
More importantly, got the beer out.
Aaron's got a beer. What you got on there then now? Shall we have a look at what you're cooking?
Cheers, yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, look at that.
So as usual, what we're doing is feeding the local village as well as you know, so yeah, burgers, enough sausages to feed the town. Yeah. Chicken, you know.
Now I heard you say something like, I think I'll cook them all because I can always have them cold.
That's it. When you've had a few more of these later on, and you want a beer munchie.
So what is in here then?
So we've got some pork chipolatas, of course.
Yes.
Some beef burgers, some Chinese chicken, and these are chicken and chorizo skewers.
Oh.
Yeah.
All sounds very posh, mate.
Well,
yeah.
You're the posh one.
Shall we go and have a look? Shall we go and have a look at what's in the Poshcats kitchen?
What have you got?
Yeah, let's have a look. Come on. Well, while I was away, I don't know what's happening here. I've got some super bangers here because I do like me bangers.
Never let it be said that Trev cannot cook either.
What?
Hot bacon sandwich this morning.
Yeah, well, there you go. You did have a bacon butt.
He often says on the vlogs, he often says that he can't cook.
Ah.
Not true. That's a lie.
Ah, that's very kind of you, Aaron. That's very kind. Yeah, me bangers are at risk of burning at the moment, so yeah.
All right, you got them?
Yeah, I got them all. Yeah, and we'll just take a pause while I turn my burgers, and I'll come back to you. And while all this is going on, let me just show you what the ladies are up to. Here we go. Now, Lady Sue is over here. What's up, Sue? What you got in there?
Cold. Wine.
You got a glass of wine, have you, darling?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
See, look, it's free.
Alcohol-free wine. That's a poor excuse for wine, isn't it? Eh?
That tastes just as nice.
Yeah, jolly good. And the other lady of the house? Yeah.
Mine's gone. And it's
this
not
is Vicky.
alcohol-free.
And she's drank the lot. What's that all about?
I've got another one in the fridge, it's alright.
Oh, you're alright then. And little doggies, look.
I'm allergic to alcohol.
That's Max. Yeah. Oi.
Runs.
Ronnie.
Deaf as a post.
He's a bit deaf. Here he is.
Oh, there he is.
Here he is. Well, we've made it home from our little trip to Tattingstone, and we avoided the showers all day yesterday, and then just as we were packing up there was another little shower, but the sun's come out now we're home. Typical, isn't it, English weather? But let me show you how we dry out our little pop-up gazebo. We frighten the dogs every time we do this, but this is what we do in the conservatory. It's not entirely pegged out, of course, because of the tiled floor, but you know, I mean, it's popped up and it's really warm in there with the sun shining, so we don't think it'll be long before we can pop that back in its bag. And we found a bee that was trapped inside it when we opened it up just now, so just as well we did open it up as well. So here we are. Just a few minutes time we'll be able to pack that away. Well, both Ethel and Bertie are both back on the driveway here. We've packed everything away for now. Not for long though, because we've got another one of those busy weeks this week with the school run. We've got the pensions man coming. Sue's got 2 days worth of work to do, and all sorts of other things going on in the next 5 days. And then there'll be a short weekend where we've got a birthday party for my son and also Sue's mum, and we're going to get together in the garden for that. And then we start packing again. We've got a 3-week trip coming up heading west, so stick around for that. We'll update you again before we travel. Until then, say goodbye.